Hello everyone and welcome to Droxwords. Today we're going to be tackling the Saturday Crossword Puzzle from the New York Times. Today's puzzle is by Katie Hoodie. I believe we've seen one or two puzzles by her before. The Saturday puzzle is the hardest puzzle of the week, so we'll just have to see what we have in store, but hopefully we can do this quickly. If you would, please leave a like on the video down below. And without any further ado, let's get started on this Saturday puzzle. Fashionable spots. Polka dots. Could be that. I don't know if they're that fashionable. Meeting that's been cut short. I think it's an abbreviation. A great deal. Tons. A lot. A ton. Device used in making snow cones. Could be an ice shaver. What if this was ice? What is this down? This could be Ocala. So then let's say this is ice. Is it an ice shaver? No, it's not an ice shaver. What's this? The K car, I believe, is the 1980s Chrysler innovation. It's made of diamonds. The MLB, I don't know. Directly, Leroy Brown is meaner than a junkyard dog, of course. May he rest in peace, Jim Croce. One of a nursery rhyme quintet is a piggy. Something won is glory by successful Olympians. What might provide you an opportunity to walk in someone else's shoes. Garage sale. Don't know if I would have gotten that one. Argyle is made of diamonds, of course. Directly, due in due time, I guess. Ice crusher could be used to make snow cones. Actor slash playwright Davis, who wrote Pearly Victorious. Aussie. It was only a practice round. That doesn't count. That's it. Seal award from Sisters. Italics could be a alternative to caps. Fired up again could be relit. Shared fantasies. Lied. Shingles problem that a set of nails might address. Icicles. Lab in one's house could be a pet. Pre-digital recording devices. Let's just put S on the end. Waft fragrant smoke around. Incense. Sense could just be sense. Color of an ovarian cancer awareness ribbon. Well, we have one color. We have one letter, rather. But I don't think that's helping, unless it's fern green, and I don't think that's it. It has its time and its place. I don't know. Shingles problem. We don't know that one. Whole lot of could be tons, a ton. Grind up in a way. Wrong answer, because it could be bzzzt. What if this was a Z? AM station. Ambient sound said to be more soothing than its white counterpart is pink noise, I guess. So that's a good one. Pray for a mountain lion. Us. An auk? Is it an auk? I guess it could be eaten by a mountain lion. Light. All right, let's try up here. Meeting that's been cut short we couldn't get. A great deal. Coaches lack often. Underground scheme. Subway map. Providers of support for travelers. Could end in an S. What is this? Tricksters as imps. Sorry. What's this guy? You and me both. I feel the same way. What's this? Ingredient in Swedish knäckebröd, I think is rye. I think I saw Emmy make that. Like some high fiber snacks could be oaty. Where an annoying person might be told to go. All right. We got anything here? No. Lead or led. Group with the hits Honey, Honey, and Money, Money, Money is, of course, ABBA. Emmy winner Anne of The Handmaid's Tale. I don't know. The gloves are off. I feel like it's. Word with set, cast, or writer. Typeset, typewriter. What's this now? Rite of passage events for high schoolers or proms. Tally of those driven home for short. These could be something rests. It's war. Elbow room. Somebody definitely lacked elbow room, but I don't think it was a coach. Meeting that's been cut short. Lead. And I don't know this person, this woman. Scads. This could be a sesh, could be a meeting that's cut short. Scads. A lead could be a clue, and these could be headrests, and I guess this person is Ann Dowd. Is that the ant? Tally of those driven home, I'm not sure. Okay, actress Taylor Joy is Anya. They really like her name in these. Away is where you could tell an annoying person to go in a rather polite way. A whole lot of. A ton. Grind up in a way. Chew. Shingles problem that a set of nails might address, I guess, could be an itch, although that's not a good way to deal with your shingles. Grind up in a way could be chew. A host, a head. This is away. Same boat. I'm in the same boat. AM station. All right, we didn't get anything there. Teal. It's a teal ribbon, apparently. Kind of dish. I'm going to go with Petri. It has its time and place. Could be an appointment. A heap could be a whole lot of course. One might check a box for it. Mail, maybe? Led on a court, say. Could end in ED. Things that, all right, I don't like mail. Tally of those driven home could be RBIs, sure. Second person scene in Hamlet. I don't know. Knockout alternative. What are these? Planes, people, the Oto, or the so-called hurricane bird because of its reputation for seeking shelter from storms at the last possible moment. I don't know. Santa Claus in Camp artist is, I always forget if it's Nash or Nast. I think it's Nast. Like koalas in Australia. Gray with a G with an E rather. AM station. This is nice going. Okay, an elk. That makes more sense than an auk. Nice going could be good job. Wrong answer could be nope. An omelet bar could be an AM station, sure. The ibis, I guess, is the hurricane bar. Easily set off could be testy, and this is gentle as light. Second person scene in Hamlet. Troy. Okay, what is this? Co-founder of the ACLU's Women's Rights Project familiarly. Could it be Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Immodest outburst. Secretary of State beginning in 2025 is Rubio. Game day site. Pool set. Could end in S. Some craft outlets. Knockout alternative. This has waited long enough, yes? How about this guy? Unprofessional letters. AMT for amateur or AMA. Second person scene in Hamlet. I feel like I should know. Let on a court, say. One might check a box for it. Things that could happen are ifs. Dailies, probably ends in an S. Game day site. Immodest outburst. Having trouble getting a little foothold here. We're almost there. What's this? They might be thrown out if they run, probably ends in an S. Some craft outlets. Shops. Something shops. Game day site. Philip with 2 National Book Awards. Dailies. Can you check a box for mail? Second person scene in Hamlet. This is going to drive me crazy. I don't know any characters in Hamlet that have that kind of name. They might be thrown out if they run. Stockings. Knockout alternative. Oh my, something happened. What on earth is going on? How did this occur? I've never seen this in my life. Can I press this? Oh, thank God. Dailies. Immodest outbursts. Game day site. Could it be up? This has waited long enough, yes? I think this has to be an O. I guess it could be an A. Let on a court. Let on a court. Could be past tense, but no, this is not a D. Dallies. This is not dailies, it's dallies. Dallies is immodest outburst. I'm not getting anything here. Okay, what are these? Some craft outlets. Star shops, step shops. What is this? Philip Nash? Is it Nash? I'm just making this up now. Game day site. Pool set. Pool set. gamblers, games. Let on a court. Second person scene in Hamlet. I don't know any character in Hamlet that has this kind of name. What if it begins in trop, trot, pio, tion? What some sisters become could be aunts. Did I try all these things and I didn't get that one? Let on a court, say. Thou is that. Oh, thou is a second person. See, there you go. Very clever. Okay, this is wrong. Knockout alternative, round robin. This is wrong, but I just made this guy's name up. All right, I think I was just having trouble here. Isn't it time? A blimp could be seen on game day. Pool set could be jeans. I rule could be an immodest outburst. Flirts. A call could be a let. They might be thrown out if they run. Unprofessional letters, Etsy shops, so DIY, and a hose. Oh, like pantyhose. All right, that was our Saturday puzzle in 16 minutes and 18 seconds. Not the fastest, but not too bad for a Saturday. Let's look at some of the longer answers here. The big long answers were, it was only a practice round, which is that doesn't count. And then you and me both, which is I'm in the same boat. We also had Ice Crusher, which is a device for making snow cones. Garage sale, which might provide you an opportunity to walk in someone else's shoes. A round robin, which is a knockout alternative. And this is waited long enough was Isn't It Time? I think if I'd done some different things differently here, we could have gotten this faster, but it's okay, you know, no Monday morning quarterbacking. Let me know what you thought of my performance. Let me know what you thought of this puzzle and the theme. Of course, if you'd like a shout out, I like to give shout outs to people who comment down below. Thank you very much for liking the video. If you would, please consider subscribing. We have new videos every Monday through Saturday. And until next time, this has been Droxwords. Thank you for joining me today. Take care, everyone. Have a good one.